everyone. My name is Adam Smith, and I'm co-founder and director of Kakaxi. It really is an honor to be here and sharing the stage with all of these exciting companies. At Kakaxi, we are using innovative technology to create a social farming platform to bring the local food movement into the 21st century. Now, I have a quick video I'd like to play, and then we'll get back into it.
Kakaxi is a smart farm monitoring device that has been developed to monitor and record temperature, humidity, day length, and can record sap flow and soil conditions. It is entirely run by solar power. The device uploads data via Bluetooth connection to your smartphone when nearby, and then to the cloud for storage and easy accessibility. The Kakaxi project enables consumers to understand what farmers are growing so they're more informed about what they're buying. Using technology, we can now link food to the story behind it. You can actually see your food grow through the time-lapse footage as Kakaxi records and distributes. The Kakaxi app is a farm-to-table social network platform built specifically to grow the relationship between farmers and consumers. One-click action allows users to upload pictures of their meals and recipes so farmers can see how their produce is being prepared. It not only reinforces our relationship with farmers, it's easy to reach out to other users. It's like a small town in your back pocket.
My name is Adam Smith, and I'm a director of the Kakaxi project. Our purpose is to support a world where food from sustainable, integrity-driven farms is the norm. Kakaxi is a new way to appreciate our food and where it comes from, and I hope you join us.
All right. I'm also available for any acting inquiries if you're interested. So today, all of the food that we eat has a story, its own journey from seed to table. But unfortunately, in the age of information, we're not informed about its production or the people behind it. Our goal is to revive the lost connection between farmers and consumers. Kakaxi is a social farming platform that uses a smart farm monitoring device and mobile app to connect people to the story behind their food. The device is solar powered, it's connected by 3G and has sensors that can measure key weather data such as temperature, day length, humidity, and also up to 20 additional sensors such as soil moisture, sap flow, and rainfall that we can connect via Bluetooth. Kakaxi helps users appreciate their food more. When you know more information about your food, you can appreciate it. Greater information and transparency elevates the value that consumers place on it. To start our business, our focus is on a community food movement called CSA, or Community-Supported Agriculture, that's been growing in the US. This market is ideal initially because of the subscription-based function that it already serves. With approximately 6,000 CSA farms, averaging around 212 members a farm, paying anywhere around $463 to subscribe, we're entering a large, untapped market opportunity. Currently, 98% of these farms use email or Facebook as the main form of communication. The Kakaxi device will be free for farmers. We're not going to charge the farmers because of the income discrepancy that already exists. But we were going to charge $2 a month to the consumer. This way, we can subsidize the cost of the devices through those CSA memberships. With the CSA market as our primary market initially, we will then expand to other markets for food, such as farmers markets, online distributors, and grocery stores. Our team is composed of a mix of entrepreneurs, marketers, and researchers. I myself have 8 years of experience in farming, ranging from my family's farm in Georgia to Togo, West Africa, where I served alongside farmers with the Peace Corps. Kakaxi CEO Taizo Itsuka is a serial entrepreneur who has founded a MBA, a professional basketball team and biotechnology company, along with Dr. Nishioka, who is the leading expert in plant sensing technology at Tokyo University. We've been testing the first prototypes in Texas and Canada since August, and we will have 500 of manufactured devices released in June of this year. For mass production, we'll raise a Series A in the second quarter coming up. I see a future in communities that are connected by those who produce and those who eat. Using the Kakaxi farm monitoring device and app, we aim to promote the web of relationships around good food down to the soil where it comes from. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam.
Sorry. Thanks, Adam. Great product, very strong purpose. Two quick questions. are you exclusively focusing on the U.S. market? I know you mentioned Africa, but besides those markets, where else do you think this can be applicable?
Great question, thank you. I certainly think it's applicable in any place where people are farming and people are eating. So right now we have a sort of an international team with our sister company in Japan. So that's what we're looking at right now. But certainly, the opportunity for other markets is there globally.
I absolutely agree. The only reason I asked is because there's a food safety, biosecurity element that could be also embedded in this, and there are some large markets where that's a huge concern. Neighboring countries to Japan. What kind of cost per unit is this device going to be once you scale, or how is it today?
Sure. So at scale, one of these devices is $180. So with the CSA market, that cost is subsidized through the consumers. So we'll be providing them to farmers initially for free.
Thank you. Great presentation. Would you explain the revenue model once again, please?
Sure. So when we look at the incomes of farmers and consumers, especially for the CSA market, we're seeing like average CSA consumers making $80,000 a year, where the average CSA farmer is around like $35,000 or $40,000 a year. Charging the farmers just is not feasible for us. So we're charging $2 a month to individuals who are participating within the CSA model, which is one where individuals will subscribe directly to a farm, paying anywhere from $300 to $1,000 at the beginning of a harvest season. So we're going to add $2 on top of that subscription fee to benefit from so that the consumer can benefit from connecting with other members and sharing recipes and understanding more about where their food is coming from.
Hi. It's unclear to me what exactly the problem is that you're solving. Soil sensors are a very important and niche tool, and it requires a very particular expertise to design a soil sensor or a farm sensor that's going to be effective. Mm-hmm. Farmigo and other companies have developed very effective software tools to connect CSA members with their farmers, and there's a social element to it. And so it seems like this is a very broad but shallow solution, but maybe I'm missing something.
So the first part, you mentioned the precision ag capabilities, and while our device is able to record information for farmers to make more informed decisions, we're not claiming to increase crop yields 5%, but we can provide that data to them. The second part is the connection. You mentioned Farmigo, where that they're kind of more aggregating products and then distributing them out, which is great. But what we want to do is actually connect the consumer directly to the farmer to help tell that story of what it's like to grow vegetables and sort of see the food being grown. When I look at 18 to 20-year-olds who haven't really made food purchasing decisions yet, everything they do is verifiable via their device. And we absolutely have to get local food on that medium if there's going to be a future for it. Thank you.
Adam, how many of these units are deployed currently?
We've been test marketing in Texas. So we've been working with 8 different CSA farms. So this is just the prototype. So we've been placing the prototypes out on the farms, and they made it through a Texas summer, so that says something about it. It's pretty hot down there.
And is your objective to hit the corporate farms as well, like the big farms?
Right. So there's a couple different layers to the project, and starting initially at the CSA helps us get the devices out across the U.S., and then from there we'll be able to look at larger farms and help increase that transparency as well.
Will users be able to order directly through the app? Otherwise, why else would I be watching a farm just grow?
Yeah, that's a great question. Certainly, it's really important to be able to facilitate that convenient on-demand aspect. And while it's not a function now, it definitely could be in the future. Us focusing on a subscription model where that direct distribution is already taking place means that we can fit ourselves in any number of distribution outlets, be it the direct-to-consumer CSA market or someone like Farmigo or someone like Whole Foods. We can provide the information, behind the story of, showing the story of the food. Thank you.
All right, Kakaxi. Thank you, Adam.